In this video, we will discuss the 10 clear indicators that indicate that we are already living in the end of time. This is not a conspiracy theory, but concrete facts. In fact, this is a misunderstanding that opponents can use to undermine people's trust. Due to the proliferation of distorted news and information, distrust has spread. I see some people commenting on videos that this is just to attract attention. However, I wonder if, in 2023, with everything that is happening in the world, you still believe that this is a mere coincidence. We will show you real facts that are already happening. I believe we are the rapture generation. We don't know the date, but everything indicates that we are getting close to the point of no return. This is not only because of Israel's resurgence in 1948, which is the basis for many end times prophecies, but also because of other signs we will mention. The first important sign is the resurgence of Israel, as many prophecies depend on a restored Israel. The second imminent sign concerns the rebuilding of the temple in Jerusalem. This is a topic of great importance in eschatology, the doctrine that studies final events and prophecies, particularly in Abrahamic religions such as Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. There is an institute known as the Temple Institute, located in Jerusalem, which has been preparing for the reconstruction of the Third Temple. This institute has already prepared all the furniture and is training Levite priests, following rituals and religious traditions that date back to the times of Solomon's temple. The idea behind this is that once the temple is ready, it can be used to carry out religious ceremonies and sacrifices as prescribed in the sacred scriptures. The rebuilding of the Third Temple is seen by many as a crucial event in the fulfillment of the prophecies, as it is mentioned in several scriptures and religious texts. Furthermore, the construction of the Third Temple is associated with the end of times and the establishment of a period of peace and redemption. Another point to be noted is the mention of the need for a peace agreement for the construction of the temple. This is in line with the belief that the construction of the Third Temple will be preceded by a peace agreement that will involve Israel and its neighbors in the region, contributing to stability in the area and the fulfillment of prophecies related to peace and security in the end times. The third sign that will change everything is the economic Great Reset. They want to rebuild the world for something better, including the economic and environmental system. They want to create a sustainable system, but this will give them too much power over the population, who will be born into this new system. The idea is to start over from scratch, but this raises concerns about who will have control of this new world. Remembering that the book of Revelation is a source of hope in dark times, providing guidance for those who wish to eagerly await the return of Jesus. Even without knowing the date, we can recognize the signs that we are in the date. We can recognize the signs that we are in the end times and that Jesus' victory and the New Jerusalem are close. Those who remain steadfast in Christ will go through the tribulation and reign with Him forever. Continuing our discussion of the signs of the times, let's talk about the fourth sign, which is the spread of technology. The technological revolution has allowed information to be shared quickly across the world. This is fundamental to the fulfillment of prophecies, such as the ability of the Antichrist to show himself as God in the temple, with people from all over the world watching. Technology has also facilitated global monitoring and control, which is an important sign of the times. The increase in apostasy, that is, the departure from religious beliefs and traditional values, is a topic that has been addressed in religious and eschatological contexts. This trend has been observed in many parts of the world and may be interpreted by some as a sign of the end times, in accordance with their religious beliefs and sacred scriptures. Apostasy is often seen as a deviation from religious truths and moral principles established in sacred texts. In some traditions, increased apostasy is considered a sign of the end times, as prophesied in religious scriptures, indicating a period of distancing from the faith before significant events such as the final judgment. The sixth sign is the growing persecution of Christians. In many parts of the world, Christians face discrimination and persecution because of their faith. This hostility is spreading, and the Bible predicted that Christ's followers would be persecuted before his second coming. This persecution is often associated with interpretations of biblical passages, such as those that talk about the persecution of Christ's followers before his second coming. An example of this is found in Matthew 24:9, where Jesus states, "Then they will hand you over to be tormented and will kill many of you, and all the people will hate you because of me." The seventh sign is the increase in geopolitical tensions and conflicts. We see disputes and conflicts in various regions of the world, many of which are related to Israel and its position on the world stage. These tensions play an important role in end times prophecies. False prophets and false teachers can take many forms, and their motivations can vary, but some common characteristics include distorted teaching. They often present doctrines and teachings that are contrary to the sacred scriptures and traditional beliefs of a religion. This may include misinterpretations, heresies, or questionable religious innovations. Charisma and persuasion. Many false prophets have the ability to be charismatic and persuasive, attracting followers with their words and personal charisma. Financial exploitation. Some exploit their followers' faith for financial benefit, promising divine blessings in exchange for substantial donations or financial contributions. Abuse of power. False prophets often exert control over their followers by emotionally manipulating, imposing strict rules, and coercing their followers to submit to their leadership. Jesus' warning about false prophets is recorded in the New Testament Gospels, including Matthew 24, where he warns that false Christs and false prophets will arise and perform great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. The ninth sign is the advancement in the creation of a single world religion. We see efforts to unify the world's religions into a single global belief. This is a significant step towards a false religion that can be used to manipulate the masses. The 10th sign is the increase in the search for a world government. Many are advocating the need for a global government to face the challenges of today's world. This is an indication that the nations are moving toward a system of government that can be used by the Antichrist. These signs remind us of the imminence of end times and the need to remain firm in our faith in Christ. While we don't know his exact return date, we can recognize the signs and be prepared for what's to come. Pray, study the scriptures, and keep your faith unshakable as you await Jesus' return. This is a moment of urgent alert for all of us. If you liked this video, subscribe. Leave a like and comment if you agree with me about these signs.